This one plant medicine that I have been using for years has made me millions of dollars as a private chef. Look, my chef, I have been thinking a lot about talking to you or not about this one plant medicine and those other plant medicines that I have been using for years and help me to navigate through trauma, help me navigate through chaos, help me navigate through really the ups and downs in life. And today I'm going to talk to you about it. Today I want to talk to you about it because I believe that a lot of us are using this plant. I believe that a lot of us are not consciously using it. I believe that a lot of us have heard about it or have used it before. And I believe it can actually allow you to build more familiarity with me and overall trust me more because you understand that I understand you on a deeper level. Last week I've taken mushrooms and it wasn't the first time. The first time that I've taken mushrooms was about 5 years ago at the peak of my private chef career actually, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences that I ever lived in my life. Last week I've took very little, just 5 grams. No, I'm just kidding. I actually took 0.5 grams last week because even if the best experience that I've had with mushrooms the first time 5 years ago, it's a really good experience. It was also a very scary experience in the end. The first time I actually took like 2 to 3 grams. And then after that I also experienced other plant medicines that didn't really go well. I've smoked a lot of ganja when I was young and reaching a point where I wasn't feeling safe with it anymore. I was feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. It was actually shining light on a lot of areas of my life where I wouldn't actually feel confident, right? So if I would go into a place where I wasn't actually feeling very safe, then smoking ganja will make me feel even less safe, right? But again, going back to the mushroom, it took me a while to actually be able to reintegrate plant medicine in my life while having a positive impact on it. Because truth is, for many, many years, I was using them not as a medicine, but as a recreational drug. I was using them to escape instead of staying there with the feelings, actually staying grounded and feeling the effect of the plant on myself. No, instead I was just using them and I wanted to have fun and I wanted to be excited and I wanted to discover myself, and nothing wrong with that. But plant medicine, very powerful. Plant medicine, because of their power, because of the responsibility that they hold in their power, can and will be very dangerous if they are not used with a lot of love, with a lot of cautious, with a lot of control. I think that you understand my point of view on plant medicine. You understand that I agree with using plant medicine in the right way. My perspective on life in general is that some things are not just black or white. And this is something that helped me so much in my growth, in my personal journey. So if there's something that you can take out of it, then do it. Porn is a good example for that. Porn is black or white. Porn is bad. There's never a good reason to watch porn and the off. Never. It's like, this is bad. I'm not gonna give it another example, okay? This is to me, I'm saying that because again, this is something that I used to struggle a lot when I was younger, okay? Using plant medicine isn't like a black or white thing. It's like using plant medicine in some cases could actually be good. With some people could actually be helpful. Depending on how it's been used and dosaged, can actually heal and help somebody sane, sanar, something like heal. I don't know how to say that in English. So that's my point of view. If somebody has deep trauma, probably all do, and wants to speed up the process of healing, which isn't being impatient, by the way. It can only signify, it can only mean that like you're too hurt, you're in too much pain. It's like if we compare that to physical pain, right? You just hurt your knee. You just like you have your knee bleeding. It's understandable that you want to stop the pain. It's understandable that like you want to find a way to heal faster, not within seconds, but maybe instead of months, maybe weeks, so it doesn't get worse, right? So that's my perspective on medicine. They're a great place with great people, with great way to use them in a safe way. So it can actually help. Like me, after having used mushroom for a very long time, after having increased my tolerance to ganja for a very long time, going back to taking mushroom 0.5 gram, which is it's a very, very small dosage. It will be very rare for someone to take like, I don't even know if it's possible for someone to take 0.5 and like kind of like trip out. So I don't think it's possible. At least for me, that was kind of my fear. I was like, yo, what happens if I feel like I used to feel, back in the days when I was taking too much mushrooms? But I didn't feel this way. So then you tell me, but Julian, You're 30 years old, you're running this $1 million a year company, you're handsome, you're in a beautiful shape, you're traveling the world, you're not vaccinated. Why do you need to take mushrooms? Why do you need to use plant medicine? Because effectively, I don't just use mushroom to heal. I smoke a little bit of ganja. I microdose it, but I still smoke ganja. Not like I used to smoke ganja, but I still smoke ganja. I do take rapé every day, multiple times a day. Rapé is tobacco. It is made by indigenous family in the Amazonia and mostly in Brazil. This is tobacco powder. So I don't know how to, whatever you just email that, okay? So again, tobacco is very strong, okay? It's got a lot of nicotine, better than smoking cigarettes. So again, it's like, why do you do all of that, Julie? Well, one, it's because I'm a human being. Yes, I'm running this beautiful company. Yes, I'm making more money than I've made before. Yes, I'm handsome and fit. I've got beautiful friends. I'm not vaccinated. I'm traveling the fucking world. Still, and I'm not choosing it in the sense of like, I can only choose how I react to things, right? But like, I can choose how I react to your feeling. I cannot choose the feeling. And so that's the reason why I'm using those plant medicine. Because over the years, I've hurt myself. Over the years, I've went through experiences that traumatized me, requiring specific way of healing. And I want to heal faster. That's what I was trying to explain to you earlier. I'm not trying to heal within a day. I've been meditating for the last 5 years and a half, 6 years. For sometimes every single day, for month. I've been meditating every single day right now since November. We're in March. It's been 5 months. It's been 150 days. Every single day I've been meditating. Sometimes multiple times a day. I've been going in nature, spending hours. I'm going to the fucking gym. I've been fighting as a professional. I spend hours every single day in the gym. I've been working 12, 14, 15 hours a day on my business. I've been spending hours and hours in therapy. I'm investing tens of thousands of dollars in coaches and masterminds. Still, I feel like I need help. So that's the reason why I'm using those medicine, because I've understood the power that they hold. I respect that power, and I understand that by lowering or adapting the dosage, they actually do me well. They actually help me regulate. Like a f***ing medicine. It's the reason why when people don't know how to self-regulate through using medicine, well, they go to a drugstore, they go to a pharmacy, they go see psychiatrists to help them fix their mind. And then what do they give them? Medicine. The difference is that they don't f***ing know what I put inside of the medicine. I don't want to do that. It's the reason why I didn't get vaccinated. I wouldn't mind getting vaccinated, but I do actually f***ing mind about putting something in my body that I have no idea about. With ganja, with mushrooms, at least I know the person that is selling it to us, and at least I know that the actual thing that we consume is just one thing, and it's a plant that is considered healthy and that isn't gonna kill us if, again, we control the dosage. So that's pretty much my take and my experience on plant medicine. I do not recommend anyone on taking or not taking it. There is a lot of responsibility in doing that, and this is not a responsibility that I don't even feel like I need to take or I don't need to take. I feel like this is not my role of telling you what you should do with your life. Especially on that aspect, especially looking at what I do, right? I help chefs and private chefs to scale their private chef business. I'm very happy to open up about my life and help you relate. If for some of you guys it does, and I'll be open to questions. If you ever had questions, I'll be happy to talk about it and guide you in whatever directions that you would want to take. But again, I want to end this video kind of sharing some gratitude towards the plan, towards nature, towards God, towards the universe, and explaining you that me having went through that experience of using plant medicine has helped me to be more kind, to be more patient, to be more faithful, to be more loving with other people, but more importantly with myself, with the relationship that I was able to build daily with God and with the universe. And I'm just very grateful for that, very excited for what's coming next. And that is the end of this video. See you.